to talk to you about wig cap construction. Now, whether you're just thinking about buying your first wig or you're a seasoned wig wearer, hopefully there's something in here for everyone. There are quite a few choices that you can make when it comes to buying a wig. The cap construction, I feel, is the most important aside from the type of fiber that you go with, because this is going to determine how comfortable it is for you to wear, whether it be on a daily basis or even if it's just occasionally. The first wig cap construction I'm going to talk about is the basic wefted cap. And this has a open wefted cap, so it's nice and stretchy. It's got great ventilation. It's closed at the top, so you'll have some permatease here to give it a little bit of oomph. On your basic cap construction, you have a fabric or velvet front, so there is no lace. And you'll have some sort of adjustments in the back generally. Now your basic cap is on the lower end of the price point for wigs, and this is because they're just easier to put together, easier to construct, and this one happens to be a synthetic. I don't recall which one this was. I bought her off of a Wig Sister. Have no idea which name it is, but this is a Jon Renau wig. All right, so very basic, but still looks very natural. And you can't really see the wefts too much, but if you pull it through here, you can. This is a basic wefted cap with a lace front. This one actually happens to be the Ignite wig by Jon Renau. Turning her inside out, you can see that she has a wefted cap, just like the other one. She does have the closed part up here for the permatease, but this one has a lace front. You can see some of my adhesive here. Just try not to pay attention to that. I wear her a lot. So here she is, the Ignite wig. And this gives you a more natural hairline in the front. Again, this is the basic cap with a lace front, the Ignite wig. This color is 12FS12, I believe. This is the Miranda in color Palm Springs Blonde. Miranda has a wefted cap. She has the lace front, but she also has a monofilament part. Now the monofilament part gives that little bit of extra realism to the hairline. This is where you're going to find your permatease in this closed section. And you can part the hair any place within this area. Okay, so moving on to the next one. This is the Jon Renau Allison wig in Palm Springs Blonde. Like the others, she is wefted, but she not only has a lace front, but a monofilament top. Now the monofilament top covers the entire top of the head, and monofilament makes it look like the hairs are growing right out of your scalp, very much like the front where the lace is. Next, we're going to talk about hand-tied caps. Hand-tied caps are actually my personal favorite. The reason I like a hand-tied cap is that you get a lot more styling options with a hand-tied cap because the fibers are placed in the cap by hand. Now, the cost of these wigs is a bit more just because of the time involved in the construction of these caps, because again, they are hand-tied. So there's no machine wefting. There are quite a few hours that go into making a wig, so it shows in the cap construction. This particular wig is the Cameron in 24B22. Actually, it is a Cameron Petite. A hand-tied cap is going to look like this. So you can see it's got some stretch to it. It doesn't have the ventilation like the wefted wigs do, but they are still nice and lightweight. They are very stretchy, and you can see all of the hand-tied knotting. There's an extra section right here for stretch. This particular wig has a monofilament top, so you can part it in any direction, and it has a lace front. This particular kind of cap with the monofilament top and the lace front, I think will give you the most natural look for your wigs. And these are the wig caps that I tend to prefer. Again, inside of the cap. On a hand-tied cap, you are going to get quite a bit more styling versatility because you don't have to worry about the wefts showing when you are, say, clipping your hair back or putting it in a braid. On a hand-tied cap, if you pull it off to the side, you can see it'll just look like scalp. Another wig that I like to show you is the hand-tied double monofilament top. This happens to be the Alexis wig. Now you'll see she looks very similar to the last one that I showed you. She's got the extra stretchy area here, and the top's open. It's got, but wait a second, there's no lace front, and you can't see through this part. Well, that's because this is a double monofilament top. Let me show you how cool this is. Now, double monofilament top is not going to have a lace front. And the reason for this is that Jon Renau hasn't perfected a design yet that shows a seamless transition between the lace and the double monofilament. So right now, they do have a little bit of extra monofilament in the front, so that way you don't have a blunt edge. But here's the trade-off. The top looks like this. Isn't that amazing? You can't see any of the knots, so it truly does look like it's growing out of your scalp. I'll move this over here. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so now we've reviewed both the wefted cap construction and the hand-tied cap construction. So what's the difference between the two? Is it really worth getting a hand-tied cap compared to a wefted cap? Well, let's just weigh the pros and cons, shall we? Taking a look at the wefted cap, it is a more durable cap. It's got a lot of stretch, and it is definitely not as delicate as the hand-tied caps. So if you plan to be a little rough on your hair, or you're not sure what you're doing, this is a great option for you to start off with. There's also a lot of ventilation, so air is going to easily pass through the wefts to keep you cool. The wefts also give you a lot of density and lift that you're not going to find on your hand-tied caps because the hand-tied caps do not have permatease, so they will generally lay flat like this one. This is the Alicia Petite. She is a hand-tied cap with a monofilament top and a lace front in color Palm Springs Blonde. Now let's look at the pros and cons of a hand-tied cap. The hand-tied cap is very stretchy as well. It's great if you are between sizes. You can see that the hair fibers are tied to the base, so there is quite a bit of ventilation, but still not as much ventilation as a wefted. This will give you a more natural look and appearance, and also to a lot more styling options. And you do have that 360-degree stretch, so it's like a hug for your head. Some cons to the hand-tied cap. They're very delicate. These are easily snagged, easily torn. You have to be very gentle when putting your wig on and taking it off. And also after you wash it, they should be air dried. That way you don't stretch out the cap. The hand-tied caps will be more of an investment for you monetarily, and that is because each of the fibers or groups of fibers are hand-tied by an actual person. So the labor cost is quite a bit more on these, which also will increase the cost of the hair. And it's going to be less breathable than the wefted cap. Personally, I prefer a hand-tied cap because I like to try different styles. I like to braid my hair. I like to pull it back in ponytails. I like to wear it in pigtails. I like to wear it up in the top. For me personally, it just offers a bit more versatility than a wefted cap. And I like the fact that they are more snug because I'm between sizes. And there we have it, the different kinds of cap construction, both wefted and hand-tied. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope that you found this helpful. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. You're still here? What are you doing? Go out and go look at those wigs.